Guys, this is iCamL, and this tutorial has been requested for quite a long time, so in advance I'd like to apologize to the people that requested this for taking so long to actually make this. I've just been really busy, and I've been a little bit lazy as well, as many of you guys know. I've probably let you know enough times already. So anyway, let's go ahead and begin. So a lot of people have requested how I make my intros. So, well, I just kind of made a new intro actually, because those intros I have had in the past, I felt that I kind of need to keep on making new intros because I just think that works better and it'll help me improve on my intros a lot more. So I just made a new one just about now. You guys haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to show you how to make it. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so I just showed you guys my new intro. I think that looks pretty cool. So I'm going to show you guys how to make it. So it's quite shocking, but I actually don't use very expensive movie making programs. The movie making programs I use to edit my intros and edit all my videos, they're actually really cheap and they're not very good either, but I think I've been kind of finding out ways that I can make my intros look good using those movie maker programs. So all you need are Roblox Studio, obviously, which is why I have it open, and you need Windows Movie Maker and PowerPoint. Yes, I know, it sounds a little bit crazy. I know I really should have some of those expensive movie making programs, but I just don't. They're a little bit expensive, it can be kind of hard to download and everything, but I might get some. We'll just kind of find out. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get started. So when I made that intro, I used a Roblox Studio, and I used a white skybox to make it. As you can tell, I don't remember who I got this skybox from, but whoever put this up in the models, thank you for that. So basically, what I do first, so how I made that intro, I used parts with decals on them, so that's how I made the text. And then I used some models of my character here. As you can see, I have them all in the toolbox right here. And I also use a very important plugin. I use a cutscene edit plugin by Clone Trooper 1019. It's a very cool plugin. So you can kind of see already how I'm going to do this. So I'm just going to kind of go do this along with you. You guys can kind of watch as I make it, so you guys might make your own as well. So, and then we're going to edit it later. So, just this first part, I'm going to show it. So let me just put my character in here. And I usually like to put it like way up or something, because I don't like that ugly grid that's down there. We don't want to see that. So I like to put it pretty high up in the map, like really, really high up. Then if you want to zoom into that particular object, just press F on your keyboard, and then we kind of see it, we don't really see that horrible grid anymore. So what I like to do now is I like to change the model name to nothing, and I like to go into humanoid, scroll down here, and health to 0, and max health to 0. So now you don't have that ugly health bar above your character. You just have this. So what we're going to do now is this is optional, but you can edit the pose of your character by just going into the Explorer and then finding left arm, I guess. We're just going to start out with that. We're just going to edit the left arm a little bit, and we're going to make this like go up a little bit. You can use the scale and move and rotate tools for it, even though I wouldn't really recommend using the scale, but yeah, you do whatever you guys want. Be creative. Yeah, I'm not saying you have to make yours look exactly like mine. It's all about being creative. That's what making intros is about. So, I might not make it this good, as this is only for demonstration purposes. I'm just kind of going through this and just kind of making my own thing. So, because it's not the official intro of my channel I'm making, and I already just did that. So this is what it looks like. I might want to move that leg a little bit, actually. There we go. Alright, so what I like to do now is click on my character, select only if you want to, then put the part, oopsies, that's weird, it does that sometimes, just gotta zoom in on my character again, and there you go, just insert the part. If you don't want to have to find it and you want to have your character selected, and then put in the part. So just scale your part, and let's see. Alright, and as I mentioned earlier, you might want to anchor the part, and maybe make it transparent. And as I mentioned before, I used, for the text, I just used decals on the part. So I'm going to find this one. Yep, that's the right one. And, alright, I might want to expand that a little bit, just so I can. So yeah, guys, that's basically it. It's very easy, and I will show you guys exactly what to do during the next part. So I'm just going to finish making up this kind of little map sort of thing, I guess, for this. And I'm going to show you guys what I've done, and then we're going to start making the cutscene, and then we're going to start editing it, so I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and I have just finished making this map sort of thing for my intro. So, as you can tell, let me just show you. I put them all in like a straight line. You don't have to put them in a straight line. You can actually be creative with this. You can put them in a circle. You can put them anywhere you want. So that's what's pretty cool. You can be creative. Literally put them anywhere you want. I didn't put them too far apart. You always want to keep them a decent distance apart. Only not too far apart. It's always good not to do that, because it's just going to be kind of more of a hassle making the cutscene, and it might not look as good. So the only problem is with putting these up so high, the cutscene, it's gonna start from here, and then it might take a while to go all the way up here, but we can always edit that out in the video. I only put them up high because we don't want to see that grid. So anyway, this is how I put them. Just my character standing right there, and then the name has been above it. And I put this one upside down, and what we're gonna do when I make the cutscene, I'm just gonna, well, you guys will see. And over here, let me see. My character is just sitting on top of it. You can be creative with these. In fact, you don't even have to put your character. You can do anything you want. Just put any object you want here and make a cutscene out of it, and then you have an intro. So go over here. I got a little creative with this one. As you can see, she's like hanging off the lettering as if it's about to collapse or something. And over here, just put my character standing above it. So yeah, and I gave them all different looks too. You don't have to do that, but that's just what I did. So now we can begin making the cutscene. So let's go ahead and load our plugin. If you guys do not have this cutscene plugin, it's the cutscene editor by Clone Trooper 1019. I can put the link to that in the description in case you guys don't have it. So anyway, let's go ahead and begin. So, find a good camera angle where you can, the reason I put these kind of far apart is that, like, if you don't want to have a bunch of these near this, it might be a little bit distracting when you view the frame. So, anyway, yeah, let's do this. So, let's go here. So you want to capture the camera position, that's the first frame, and you can also adjust field of view. If the field of view is not a lot, it'll zoom in more, and if it's more, then it'll zoom out more. Let's put it, maybe, 67 is good. And you can also adjust the time it takes to transition. I don't tend to make it a lot with intros, because I want to make my intro nice and short. So then I'm just going to go up here and capture another one. And I might want to zoom a little bit more. And then we're just going to go over here to our next one, and just going to capture that, and capture that in the same area again, and then we're going to rotate it. That's kind of funny. You can that's why I decided to make it upside down. I think that would just look kind of nice. It might be hard to get it exactly 180, but let's just try our best to get it there. Okay, 179, whatever, that's good. And let's go over here and just capture this. It took me a little bit of a while, but not too long. Let's zoom in here, and then we're just going to zoom out. And maybe rotate it a little bit less. And, alright, let's get that 0. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm trying to go quick here, because I don't want this video to go on, like, forever and ever. I'm going to go down here and shoot that. And then we're going to go up here. Then you'll find and more. Alright, might want to zoom out on that a little bit. And then we got our last one here, so. Might want to zoom in a bit, and then just rotate that. Alright, so that's it guys. As you can see, the cutscene did not take such a long time to make, or at least I want to make it quick. So now we can preview it if we want. Now keep in mind, I told you it's going to be that. Oh, never mind then. I guess it just starts right here. Because that happened to me when I was making my last intro, so. Let's just see how it looks. I think that looks pretty cool. Let's just watch till the end. And then it takes you to the next one. I think in fact, I think this might look better than my last one. I might use this as my official intro, I don't know. And you see she's hanging off there. I think that looks pretty cool. And so you get over here, and there you go, you got that last part. So that's what my intro looks like. Again, you could have made yours look however you want. Just set up something in the map, and then just use a cutscene to make it. So, yeah. So I think we are ready to record this. So what I like to do next is use a screen, excuse me, I like to use a screen recorder to do this. I usually like to use a Bandicam, or the Roblox recorder. You can use either of those, because we're only going to be recording like this section of the screen, so. Alright, so let's go ahead and just activate my Bandicam. By the way, guys, I'm not using Bandicam to record this. Alright, so let's go ahead and just record it. Let's preview it first. Then just start it. Because we can always crop it out later. Alright, so you guys are going to have to see this again. Sorry about that. It tends to be a little bit more laggy when I use Bandicam. It's a little bit weird. I don't know why it does that. I could have used the Roblox recorder too. I don't know. I just use Bandicam for most of these things. Gaming. Ugh. And more. So it might not look perfect now, but we are going to be doing some editing to this, so it's all good. And by the way, we're not going to be using PowerPoint for a lot of it, just only for like a couple of things. So now we can end the video, and maybe you can save. We don't need this place open anymore. You can save it if you want. We don't really need to, though. So now what we need to do is we can exit out of Bandicam, and we can open PowerPoint. So let's go ahead and go to Layout, Blank, and we're going to insert our video that we recorded. Gonna insert it from our PC, and then just bring it in here. So the reason I'm doing this is just kind of, we might want to crop the video because I want to get rid of that Bandicam thing. If you used a video recorder that doesn't have a logo, then good, you can skip this step. And let's just crop that out. And maybe we can just use PowerPoint to crop this out. So let's go ahead and just make it bigger to the size of the screens, or the thing. And, alright, so let's just go ahead and go to playback, start automatically, and then just crop it, or trim it. Alright, let's start from about here. I think that might be good. Wait, hold on. There we go, I think that's good. And then just crop it at the end, so you don't need that part. Okay. That's good enough, so now what we need to do is record the slideshow. I know you guys had to see this a lot, but the quality won't look very good, but it's okay, really, it just happens. it looks better when you import it into Movie Maker. So, Roblox tutorials, and gaming, and more. If this intro seems a little bit slow, which I think it does, we're gonna edit that out. We're gonna edit out some like blank parts, or just speed them up a little bit. We might do a lot of speeding up in this intro. So now that we recorded it, we can go to export, create a video, and then click create video. Just name it Roblox intro practice, whatever you want to name it. Alright, so now it's converting to an MP4 file. It might take a few minutes, so I think I'm just going to stop this recording for just a second, so I will be right back. Alright, so PowerPoint finished making the video file, and now all we have to do is edit it. So what I did was just opened it in Windows Live Movie Maker, and I just want to turn that volume down. So it's in Windows Movie Maker now, so I think it looks much better. So now we just need to edit some parts. So you know those parts where it transitions to the next, so it's just kind of all in the next like object or slide, I guess, whatever you can call it. We can speed that up. So I'm just gonna, the part where it starts to transition, I'm just gonna go up here on Video Tools and click Split. And once it hits the next object, we're gonna go to Split. We're gonna click Split again. So we might want to speed this up to, let's say, about 3 times speed. I think that's good. So I think it came out 37 seconds, and we don't want an intro that's that long. You'll just kind of get less views if you have a really long intro like this. So we definitely want to do as much editing as we can to make it as short as we can. So let's just do the same thing we did before. It's just transitioning out of that, and when it gets to the next part, we can split it again, and then speed it up by 3 times. Alright. Just click split, and then next part, and 3 times. Let's see. 3 times, 1 time, and 3 times. Alright. You just want one of. Alright, so we are done adjusting those transitions. So now the video is only 32 seconds long. 32 seconds long, now 28 seconds long, which is pretty good. So I think these parts might still go on for a little bit too long. We might want to change it to about 1.75 times speed. So it's a little bit faster, and maybe 1.5 times speed. I'm going to do that. Actually, let's do this part 1.75 times. Just see how good this looks. Alright, this is still a little bit long, so let's put that 1.75 times. I think that looks nice. I think that part looks good. We don't really need to adjust that. Let's do that part 1.5 times. Actually 1.75, unless, and if it's still too slow, then we can just keep adjusting the speed. Let's put it 2 times. Because we want to make this video short and sweet. I don't think 19 seconds is that bad, but if you guys somehow manage to make this video shorter, then that's awesome. But let's just, and if it looks a little bit boring, then we can always add some effects to it. Maybe hold down Shift and click the beginning and then click the end. And then go to Visual Effects and find whatever effect you like. I personally like this effect. Alright, let's just see how it looks. I think this is looking pretty nice so far. So, the last thing we need is just to add music. So, I'm not really sure what music to add, so we can find any song we want by clicking either Add Music, and I have some songs right here. So maybe I might want to do this one. Okay, I think that's good, but we don't have to, yeah, do any song you want. So, alright, so that is it, guys. Now you finished making your intro, and we finished. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comments section below. And remember to rate and subscribe, guys. I am at 460 something subscribers, almost pretty close to 500, which is half a thousand. And I would like to thank you guys very much for your support. And also, it's summer just started, which is awesome. I just realized it's almost been a year since I've started making these videos. I think I started making them maybe last June or something. And it's almost June. It's May 30th. So that's almost a 1-year anniversary for my channel, guys. So I'd like to give you guys a huge thank you for the support. I didn't think I'd get to over 400 subscribers, but it happened. I might make some special video for 1-year anniversary. So that's kind of it, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching.